vinyls because CDs are cheaper. In my CD collection, I add to it a lot more frequently. So without further ado, let's get into the collection. These are classic 80s albums. Here we got, this is Asia. If you don't know who Asia is, they sing, you definitely know some of their songs. They sing Heat of the Moment. Only Time Will Tell is another one. Soul Survivor. I think Only Time Will Tell and Heat of the Moment were the big ones on this one. And this is just another, like, collection of their, or no, wait, I don't know. I think this might be their greatest hits, and this might just be an actual album. I'm not sure what the difference is. Yeah, this is their greatest hits, and then this is an actual album. But yeah, that is Asia. Okay, let's see. So then I got this is Coldplay. This is Coldplay's X and Y album. Debatably my favorite Coldplay album. It has my favorite song on here by them, indisputably of all time, Till Kingdom Come. But yeah, the big hit off this one was Fix You. I would say Talk, Square One, and Till Kingdom Come are my favorite tracks of this album by far. I'm not a big fan of Fix You, even though it's a huge hit. I don't know why. I really don't see the greatness in that song, to be honest. But it's one of their biggest hits nonetheless. Next one we got is, let's see. Actually, I forgot I even had this. This is Coldplay's Parachutes album. Some of my favorite tracks on this one is, of course, Yellow. I mean, that's a classic. Trouble is amazing. I love Trouble. I'm trying to think here. High Speed's pretty good. I mean, like, these tracks are all pretty good. Trouble, Yellow, and I would say, that's tough. High Speed's really good as well. But yeah, that is, I would say Yellow, Trouble, and High Speed are probably my favorite songs on this album. But that is Coldplay's Parachutes. Okay, so the next one we got here. Ooh, this is a good one. We got the Cars. This is Heartbeat City. So, this album has one of my favorite Cars songs of all time, Drive. Drive by the Cars. I always thought that was funny. Drive's a beautiful song. Heartbeat City, the title track of this album, is like my second favorite song on this album. You Might Think is another great one. Let's see. You guys are familiar with Drive, Magic, and You Might Think 100%. If you looked those up, you would have heard them before. They're classic 80s songs. So the next one, I don't really got much to say on this one. This is Pink Floyd's Dark Side of the Moon. I always get the side or sides. Dark Side of the Moon. I've listened to this a couple times. It's alright. I have high respect for it. I know it is one of the most influential, well sought after, well sold out albums of all time. It's just not for me. I don't get it. I don't understand it. But that's Pink Floyd's Dark Side of the Moon. Next we got, this is a good one. We got the Police's Synchronicity album. This album is good for the most part, other than Mother. That's the one cars wrapped around your fingers, really good too. But yeah, that is the Places Synchronicity album. Alright, so the next we got is the Lumineers. This is their debut album. Classic indie folk, indie rock group. There you go. They're a great band. My favorite songs on this album were, I liked Morning Song a lot. I liked Stubborn Love and Oh Hey. Those three are great. Flowers in Your Hair is also really good. I mean, this whole album is solid though. But Oh Hey is probably their most known song. It's, everyone will know it if they played it. That is the Lumineers' debut album. Okay, this is a great one. Next we got this is one of my favorite albums of all time. This is The Cars. This is their Move Like This album. It is, I think this came out in 2010. It was their last album ever. 2011, yeah. And it's absurd, some of the songs, how good some of the songs are on this album. Like if they released a few of these songs that are on this album back in the 80s when they were in their prime, they would have had a few more hits under their belt. Like this album's great. My favorite song on this album is Soon by The Cars. If you do not know that song, you probably don't. It's not known. Look up Soon by The Cars. It is a beautiful, beautiful tune. It has kind of that 80s romantic ballad feel to it. It's a masterpiece in my opinion. Soon by The Cars. That is that Move Like This. Next we got, this is a good one. This is The Killers. This is Sam's Town. I like The Killers. They're a good band. I really like the two tracks. I like the interlude, which is the track 2, and then I like When You Were Young. The shift from the interlude to When You Were Young is just so good. I forgot the transition. It's great. Uncle Johnny's also really catchy. It's a lot of very like hardcore, like screaming music, and I'm usually not a fan, but I really like The Killers. They kind of are an anomaly in that sense that I actually enjoy them, and this is the type of music they make. When You Were Young's a classic. That's probably debatably their second biggest hit behind Mr. Brightside. Next we got this is Dishwalla, Pet Your Friends. If you do not know who Dishwalla is, they have my favorite 90s song of all time on this album, and that is Counting Blue Cars, which is a fantastic song. Fantastic. I love that song. It's top 5 song of mine. And that they're pretty much a one-hit wonder. That was the only song that really found, out of all their discography, that really found the radio success. I mean, they've had a few other songs that have hit like 1 million streams on Spotify and stuff, but nothing compared to Counting Blue Cars. I mean, they've been a nice little successful band for sure, though. Some of my favorites on this song, though, other than Counting Blue Cars, is Give, which is a really good tune. That one's exceptional. Miss Emma Peel is also really good. And let me think. There's a few toss-ups here. Haze is not bad. Charlie Brown's Parents is really good. But that is Dishwalla, Pet Your Friends. J.R. Richards, who's one of the he's the lead singer of this band, has one of the best voices of all time. I truly think that. He's still making music today. Not with Dishwalla anymore, but he has a great voice. Okay, so these next two, Even. Those were the two hard hitters to the general public in success. Break Even's always played on the radio still. I hear it all the time on the radio. I really like this song, If You CK. They pretty much had their community, like their fans of the script, they had them like help write the song. It was like an interactive project they did. It was really, really cool, and I actually really enjoyed the song. But that is the script. Okay, so the next ones we got here, you guys know I love this one. This is Dizzy Up Girl. This is the Goo Goo Dolls', I think it might be their 4th album. I love this one. This is a fantastic album. You got Iris, of course, off this album. Dizzy is probably my favorite song on the album, which is a pretty unpopular opinion. Slide, that's another big hit of theirs. Black Balloon. I mean, every song on this album is really enjoyable. That is that one. And next we got the newest piece of my CD collection. I just bought this. This is the, I think this is their 2nd album, but this is their 1st album that had a hit that kind of put them on the map. That is Name, which might be my favorite Goo Goo Dolls song, to be honest. Name is such a good song. I have not listened to this album yet. Like, a lot of these songs I've never heard, but I'm going to do that tonight. I listened to the first 5 tracks, but other than that, there's 13 on this one, so I can listen to the others, but Name is a beautiful song. And the next 2 we got, this is the Strange Trails by Lord Huron. This came with my vinyl, the CD of the album, which was pretty cool. I just put it in this retro CD case. And lastly, this is another thing I bought with that Goo Goo Dolls album at the music store. This is a cassette of Lord Huron's Long Lost album. I had to get this when I saw it, which I have not found. Like, I haven't had a physical copy of the Long Lost album for any, sort of style yet. So, vinyl, CD, or this. So I finally just decided to get a piece of it. But yeah, some great tracks on this one. I Lied was in the Netflix show You. That was the big song on this album. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for joining me today as I just rambled about my CD collection. If you guys are new, drop a like, subscribe, all that fun jazz. It is your boy Backwards at ASMR saying